Hi teachers, I wanted to just show you how to create a test in Aware using the item bank that's there. And so if you log into Eduphoria and you click on Aware, on the left hand side you'll see a tab that says Test. And if you've started any tests or you have old tests maybe from years ago, they might be in active administrations. But we're going to create a new test at the bottom left hand corner. Create a new blank test, the second bubble, and next. And we're going to title it. Choose your stand or your grade levels and your school and your standards. And you'll see that it says Mathematics Beginning 2013, so they should be aligned to the new standards. And then when it says you're done, you're going to click Finish in the bottom right hand corner. Then it'll appear in your active administrations. Once you're there, you can click on Questions, and we're going to search the item bank. And you can type in something like fractions to look for standards that address that, but it might be easier just to click the blue down arrow in the left hand corner, and you can see all of your standards. So let's say I want to do something with composing and decomposing numbers 3.2a. I click on it, search the item bank, and it brings up what's available for 3.2a. It'll tell you the difficulty level, and then it'll also tell you if it's a constructed response or selected response. Selected response would be multiple choice, and constructed would be they would have to just answer in a short answer. You can preview the question by clicking on the blue arrow on the right, and this one's a constructed response, so they just write it in the space below. This one's a selected response, so they have multiple choice answers. If I find a question that I like, I click the plus, and when I'm finished, close, and it'll appear on my test here. I can edit from here. I can move the questions up and down, or I can edit and change something if I needed to. I can take off answer choices if it's modifying it for a child that needs fewer responses, or if you want to take the responses off altogether and make it a constructive response, or you can remove the question here. When you're finished, it creates a test for you, but what you want to pay attention to is that it does have the answers here, so you would probably want to wipe that out before you make copies, and it also has it in light green here, so you want to make sure they can't tell the difference there, and just select that because it's the answer choice. That's green. So when you're all finished, then you could print from here and you have, or save it, and you have a test that may be good for a middle of year assessment if you want to select the standards that you've covered so far, or if you are targeting specific standards with a tutoring group, this would be a good place to create some questions that you could work on in a small group. So if you have any questions, let me know.